Hi guys. Hello. Okay. I'm not at my setup, so you're gonna have to just tell me if things are too loud or too quiet. Do you promise? I would like to see my chat. Here I am. Hi! I'm gonna have to make the font bigger. Sorry. I can't read. There we go. Hi, Austin. Hi, Riley. Hi, Rando. Hi, Asher. Hi, Suns. Hi, Luna. Yo. Yo. Hi, Nox. Hey. Hi, Phoebe. Hey, 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 hey. Where is my apology for abandoning me? I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Our streamer has returned. Did the alert show up? Does anybody know? There we go. I saved it. I saved it. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Everybody stop crying. Hey, 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 hey. Hi, Mono. Hi. Hi, Sadly. Hi, Hiccup. Skip that ad button real quick. That's so true, Canoodle. Hey. Thank you for the resub. Wait, hold on. Thank you for the resub, Mono. 23 months is mad. And Canoodle 2 months. I'm using Chatterino to look at alerts. Oh, I lied. There's an alert box right here. Guys, I haven't streamed in so long. I'm really sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. That's a lie. New room, no. I'm at Crow's house. Can you put me in the Hunger Games sim? Yeah, that's what we're doing today, and I'm very excited. Great segue. Thank you. Yes. Well, yes. Hype train incoming? No way. No way. Hey, guys. Hey. Okay, I'm getting into it now. Right. Yo, thank you for the prime, and the alerts are working. This is a brilliant day. Was that really loud? Sorry. Lesbian is blocked term? No, it freaking isn't. No way. Do they think it's an insult? I'll get you. I've almost been locked in this prison for 2 years. How much longer is my sentence? No, 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 no. You start here and you have to fight your way out. So, yeah. I can't hear anything. You can't hear the alerts. Okay, well, I can hear it, so that's all that matters, really. Because I need to know. So it's okay. Okay. Hey. Hey, guys. Hey. Okay. Smidge life update before we get into Hunger Games Sim. And while we wait for the ad break to end. Smidge life update. Number 1, I've been locked in. If there's no music play, you can't hear it? Okay, I'll turn it up. Surely you can hear it now. And this is the monitor turning off again. That whole time you couldn't hear any music? What the freak? You can hear this, right? Guys? Barely? What the hell? Is this too loud or is this good? More? Crow has her audio on horizontal, so I'm not used to seeing it this way. What about now? What the hell? I'm not. It's so loud. It's now in the orange. No, 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 no. I can see the audio. Are you lying? I can see it. Okay, let me just use a different source. Hold on, it's not. I muted it. Hold on. Rubber days. Yeah. Smidge music. Smidge music 2. Oh. Hey? So it just stopped. Yeah, you guys, you keep yourself busy doing that. Can you all buy Crow a new monitor? Okay. I'm actually just gonna do the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna plug my freaking headphones in. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna get my wired headphones. Are you coming in? I thought you could. I can trust wires. Hi guys. I can understand wires. Oh.
What?
No, I feel like a stupid person. Oh wait.
Why
is there two? No, what has happened here? Delete that. And let me delete this. Okay.
Well, you've set your music as a...
No. Okay, and as soon as you step in the room, it starts working again. Can you hear that? Whatever. Anyway, yeah, thank you. No, I'm not ungrateful. Thank you. Wow. It's fixed, yay. And the Lord said let there be music. This is true. Whoa. Okay, guys. Guys, we've been live for how long and I haven't even done my Smidge life update first before we can even play the freaking game that we're gonna play. But anyway. Is it loud enough though? Can I like leave it? Are we done with this bit? Can I move on? Give us a report. Yeah, I'm giving you the report. Okay. Oh, I can't not put these on for the report. Sorry. No, it would be so wrong. It would be wrong of me. No, but I must. Okay. So the Smidge report is I've been locking in. Things have been taking a little bit longer. I have a lot of YouTube video ideas and stuff that I want to do, but the second that I want to work on my own stuff, Toby gives me a video. This is no shade. I love having a job. I like being employed. So I have to go, oh, okay, I'll stop doing this. I'll edit this video so I can have money and live. And then I go back to do my own thing. Do you know what I mean? Thank you. These are the Crofang glasses. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why it's a bit like, but it'll be good in the long run. My first shop payout of the SBS 3 era is gonna show up. This is cracking me up, the way that this monitor just doesn't work. Is gonna show up in approximately 2 days. Who's excited? I'm excited. And with that, I will be able to finish shipping all of the super bundles. I will be able to order all of the pre-order. The restock, we're looking at about 20 right now, which is an awesome restock if you think that I sold 20 copies last season in general. So the fact that the restock is 20 is good. And yeah, having said that, I am thinking about, I mean, it's kind of in the documentary thing, but I'm thinking about doing like a full SBS breakdown kind of conclusion video for the membership, just for those that are really curious about numbers, because like I have a spreadsheet, like why not? I feel like it's fun. Yeah, my dad was scared I'd gotten scammed. Yeah, no, don't even, like, don't worry. I put if you guys want, thank you Rain for the 2 months. If you guys want full updates on like anything shop related, make sure you're in the Discord, because that's where I've been updating people. And if you have a question on your specific order, just open a ticket and I can answer. Like I had someone ask being like, hey, so I'm worried like that something's gone wrong, like where's my order or whatever, and I was like, do not worry, like here's the update, this is what's going on. Like I keep it 100% transparent, like don't worry. All nerd bundles, magazine on its own, CD on its own have all been shipped. They were shipped like the first week, I think. But super bundles are taking a little bit longer because of the freaking USBs. But we fixed the problem now. And I did order new boxes, so they are gonna arrive when I get home. So new boxes, new everything is gonna arrive by the time I get home, including the money. So the second I get home, everything is perfectly lined up for me to pack orders and vibe. Depending on how, I don't know, depending on everything, I'll do a packing orders stream for the super bundles, which you guys love, and like also it's interesting for you guys. But in all honesty, that just depends on how locked in I can be, because I would rather make sure that the bundles get fully done than make sure I do the stream. Does that make sense? Like if I like, because it makes it take a little bit longer doing it on stream. So if I can, I'll do a stream, and if not, my priority is getting them shipped out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For reference, the international orders that I shipped have already arrived for the non-super bundles. So it's not as long as I thought it was gonna be. So if you don't live in the UK, the most you're gonna wait for your package once it's shipped is like 2 weeks. Unless customs hold it and they're evil, but that's not up to me. So that's kind of good. I mean, I might have jinxed it just now, but it's been pretty good so far. We haven't had any issues, which is great. Smidge updates. Money, work, YouTube videos. I have one pre-recorded and I've got a bunch of ideas. Basically, the second the SBS 3 is over, we're locking in to content and we're having fun and we're playing. I don't want it to sound like I'm treating SBS as like, oh no, whatever. But I feel like you get what I'm saying, where I'm like, I'm so ready to get back into weekly YouTube videos, playing stupid games on stream, having my stream schedule back, pushing content, and not like, I don't know, I like making things, but I hate business. I mean, I know that's really dumb because that's like what you kind of have to do to live, but I'm so ready for the business stuff to be over and for us to all play and have fun and Infi dance again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so ready for the thing I'm making to just be content and it not being, give me money. Like, I hate doing that. So fun times are back up soon. Also, it's my birthday month, so we can't be depressed. It's not allowed. So fun up this month. You see the graph? Fun up. I'm not a Leo. I know it sounds like I am. I'm a Virgo, but it is in fact my birthday month. And Sorsha, but just saying. And my sister. So we're up. We're so up. We're so back. Right now, we're on our way to being back. But I'm like, money is coming my way. It will show up in my account. I've got nothing like stressing me, I think, right now. Like, we're up. Super Bundle's gonna be done very soon. The read stock stuff, all I need to do is buy more magazines to have more of the other stuff. Like, I have nothing. I mean, I actually have this video for Toby that I need to do that will require a little bit of brain power. But the point being, I have like fun things to that are keeping me busy. I don't have like a stress looming over me anymore. So we're up and we're moving forward. Thank you, Milo. 31 months. With Prime, that's awesome, guys. Did you know that if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link it to your Twitch account and you get a free sub every month? And because I told you that, you should give it to me this month as a thank you. Guys, we hit 3,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Thank you. But anyway. Okay, so that's my smidge update. I think. When I'm home, the thing that will close out the SBS 3 era will be me shipping out all the packages. The final thing that I'll do of this era is an appreciation post for all of the graphics. Reminding streamers that they can use my music for whatever, just to like boost it a bit. And then the final thing that will close out the SBS 3 era is the station head listening party / giveaway, the final giveaway of the era, and that will close it off. And then, boom, I'll give you things. Content, streams, we're back. I forgot I was wearing a hat on a roller coaster. What the freak? That's scary. Hold on to your hats, guys. Okay. That is it. Oh. Final smidge update. Did I tell you about the fic I finished? I think I did last stream. It was a big chapter in my life come to a close, so it's an important smidge lore I needed to mention. I think I did. And I left like an essay of a comment. Yeah. You did? Yes? Okay, good. I just needed to, yeah. I think that's it. Should we play the game now? 22 minutes into stream. Yeah. Okay. For those of you that are confused and have never joined us, hey, it's cut off, and have never joined us for a stream like this before, basically what we do here, oh my god, sorry. What we do here is I put my chatters in the Hunger Games sim, like it's kind of self-explanatory. Sorry. Right, I'm putting you over here. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Am I too late? No, we literally just started. Can we add my hat to commemorate our loss? Yes, if I need, if I have spaces. Okay. How am I doing this? Can I put it here? Can you see that here? Hold on, let me make it bigger. Is that good there? Right, read the chat message, pin the chat message. I'm gonna put it here, but I'm gonna read it out if you can't really read it, okay? Let me do this. I feel like I look short. This isn't fair. I need to move this. Sorry. Sorry. Am I the arsehole with MNF? This is true, actually. Okay. I'm just gonna begin. Okay. Spanish keyboard. I always make that mistake. I love how this makes everyone come out of the woodworks because everyone loves this freaking game. Okay. Okay, I think we have everyone. Okay. So now I will do... Yeah. Me, Crow, Austin, Rosie. Milo's hat. Wait, you're not even in here. You and your hat can be teamed then. What did you put? Oh, you didn't. What the freak? Can I put you with your hat, Milo? And then we need 2 more teams. What gender would you like you and your hat to be? What a question. The original Star Walker? Really? Is the original Star Walker a girl or a boy? Let's have Chris and Susie then as well. I think he's a guy. Okay. Who's going with the original Star Walker then? Male for both you and your hat. This freaking monitor is going to be the... I actually don't know how she puts up with it. Smidge and the Gatwick Express. Ooh. I've already got me and Crow. That's sad. Rule card. Okay. Actually, no. I think I do want to put the original Star Walker with the Gatwick Express. Did you see the Gatwick Express was at Pride, guys? I was so excited. Okay, so here are the teams. Mono and Rain, Riley and Nox, Phoebe and Adela, Tubbs and Hiccup, Rocky and Luna, Rando and B, Sun and Asher, Smidge and Crow, Austin and Rosie, Milo's Hat and Milo, the original Star Walker and the Gatwick Express, and Chris and Susie. Who's geeked? Because I am. I'm so excited. I need to see Bloodshed from the Gatwick Express. That's so mean of you to say about her, but I get it. She needs to be a she. Okay, let's go. I need some good, like... Yes. Yes. Yes, exactly. Okay. Austin, you're in here. Proceed. Okay. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Phoebe, Sun, and Rosie start fighting, but Sun runs away and Phoebe kills Rosie. I'm actually going to zoom in because I can't read it this small. I'm not wearing my glasses, guys. Hope you understand. Phoebe kills Rosie. Whoa. Adela stabs Riley with a tree branch. Susie and Rain fight for a bag. Rain gives up and retreats. Tubbs runs away. Rando snatches a pair of stays. Crow runs away. Chris runs away. Rocky runs away. Mono runs away. Austin runs away. Luna convinces the original Star Walker to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Smidge runs away. Asher runs away. Hiccup and Milo fight for a bag. Milo gives up and retreats. The Gatwick Express gathers as much food as she can. She would do that. B gathers as much food as she can. Milo's Hat takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Nox takes a spear. Damn. Susie diverts Austin's attention and runs away. Chris picks flowers. Rain receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Asher begs for Sun to kill him. She refuses, keeping Asher alive. Nox begs for Luna to kill him. He refuses, keeping Nox alive. Milo stalks Rando. Adela tries to sleep through the entire day. The Gatwick Express sprains her ankle while running away from Smidge. This is Doom Fury. Are you seeing this? B thinks about home. Rocky questions his sanity. Milo's Hat, Hiccup, Phoebe, Crow, and Tubbs hunt for other tributes. T. Not the T! Mono discovers a river. So my hat is violent. Guys, what have we done here today already? I've got to have my Doom Fury fix. I'm so glad I could do that for you. Oh my god, my phone just freaked out of nowhere. Okay. Rosie, Riley, and the original Star Walker all dead. Awkward! B, Phoebe, Chris, Susie, and Asher sleep in shifts. Adela and Luna huddle for warmth. Milo's Hat climbs a tree to rest. Smidge climbs a tree to rest. Milo loses sight of where he is. Rocky, Crow, and Nox discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Mono sees a fire but stays hidden. Sun sets up camp for the night. Rain is awoken by nightmares. Austin tries to treat his infection. Rando climbs a tree to rest. Tubbs receives clean water from... This is cracking me up. The Gatwick Express begs for Hiccup to kill her. She refuses, keeping the Gatwick Express alive. Damn. Gatwick Express / Smidge, Hurt, Comfort, Slow Burn, Hunger Games AU. This is crazy. I love this song, so do I. I love trains. Rain and Asher split up to search for resources. Nox and Rocky hunt for other tributes. Sun injures herself. Smidge makes a slingshot. Milo, Hiccup, and Mono hunt for other tributes. B, Austin, the Gatwick Express, and Susie raid Luna's camp while he is hunting. A train went past my house as you said that, Hiccup. Oh my god. Phoebe bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Crow tends to Rando's wounds. Adela attacks Chris, but he manages to escape. Milo's hat is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Many such cases. Tubbs receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Phoebe, I'm really sorry, yeah, you died. Rain tries to treat his infection. Luna and Hiccup huddle for warmth. Rando is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Sun fends Susie, Adela, and Mono away from her fire. Chris tries to sing himself to sleep. Milo knocks Smidge and Bee, form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Out of nowhere. The Gatwick Express cries herself to sleep. Yeah, because your wife's just died. Tubbs bashes Ash's head in with a mace. Austin lets Crow into his shelter. Wait, okay, cute. This is true. This happens. If we go down, then we go down together. True. Guys, if the world was ending, you'd come over, right? Guys, if the world was ending, you'd watch my stream. Rocky receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Milo's hat goes to sleep. Yeah, sure. I do let Crow into my shelter like every 2 weeks. You do. Susie stalks Rain. Tubbs injures himself. Sun tries to spear a fish with a trident. Rocky pushes Luna off a cliff during a knife fight. Crow constructs a shack. Adela and Mono split up in search for resources. Hiccup stalks around. There's a lot of stalking going on. Should I be scared, guys? I'm a little bit concerned. Maybe I'll put this up here. It's okay. Crow constructs a shack. Adela, what? Oh! The CSA. So if I click on that, it's going to open right here. My hat only cares about spears and sleep. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Adela and Mono split up to search for resources. Hiccup stalks around her. The Gatwick Express begs for Milo's hat to kill her. He refuses, keeping the Gatwick. Guys, there insane scenes are happening. Like, okay. Chris searches for a water source. Austin discovers a cave. Milo knocks Smidge, Bee, Asher, and Luna all dead. Half of them suicide pact. Austin receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Mono, Hiccup, and Crow sleep in shifts. Chris dies from hypothermia. Milo's hat receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. How? Sun is awoken by nightmares. The Gatwick Express screams for help. Adela stabs Susie while her back is turned. Tubbs and Rain tell stories about themselves to each other. Rocky lets Rando into a shelter. It's short for bathtub. Okay. Chris's death with Loki is no grave reference? No, don't. Shush. I'm sad. Why is the Gatwick Express begged 2 separate people to kill her? Is she okay? No, because I'm dead. That's why. Milo's hat, Adela, Hiccup, and Sun hunt for the tributes. Tubbs collects fruit from a tree. Rain receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Austin severely slices Rocky with a sword. Rando hunts for other tributes. Mono dies from hunger. Crow receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. The Gatwick Express tries to sleep through the entire day. My girl is depressed. Have you not seen my beautiful sun bathtub? Unfortunately, I haven't. I'm really sorry. The arena's border begins to rapidly contract. Do you know, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I say this every time I play this game, and like, I don't want to hear it, and I don't want spoilers either. But if you don't know this about me, a little fun fact, I've never watched any of the Hunger Games movies at all. The only clip from the Hunger Games that I've seen is when that girl gets naked in the elevator. I'm really sorry to say, but that's just the truth. I was introduced to it on Tumblr. It was always on my dashboard from people posting GIFs about like the men in it and like talking about how great it was. And so obviously I was like, oh, this isn't for me because everyone's talking about all the guys in it and like whatever. So genuinely no spoilers. I've avoided spoilers my entire life. One of these days I'm gonna watch it and finally be like, okay, I see what's happening. Like, I feel like my reaction needs to be recorded because you guys gag about it so much that I'm like, it must be good, so I must watch it. But having said that, playing this game is what made me realize, oh, it's not from Fortnite. Like, the border contracting and stuff. you know? So I was like, hi, Sorsa. So I was I say this almost every time I do the stream, but like every now and then I'll notice things and I'll be like, oh my god, like Fortnite, and then I'll realize, oh no, it's from this is the thing. This is the beginning of it. So I will watch it. Please watch it with all the new stuff coming out too. This is the thing, like I feel like I need to lock in, but like this is a post SBS 3 world where I like have enough time to dedicate to all of these movies I need to watch. But like I am not reading, sorry to say. I might read them after I watch the movies, but I'm gonna watch the movies first. Thank you for gifting a sub to Austin. We could do a Hunger Games marathon and movie night. This is the thing. I feel like I want to watch. Hey! Hello? Guys, I have a sore throat. Hey, I mean, what the hell? Voice break. Hey, Raiders. I'm a prepubescent boy, apparently. Hey, guys. Welcome, Raiders. We're doing Hunger Games Simulator with my chat. So if you want to be part of the violence, then stay for the next round. Thank you, Libby. Hope you had a good stream. Debt collection. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, I haven't been seeing any following notifications. Watch there be like one, so it's fine. Yeah, thank you for that one follow. But oh my god, no, I am dying. Hey, thank you for the sub. Oh, do I even have blurps on? I'm really sorry I don't. I've just scammed you out of 50 bits. I mean, channel points. I'm sorry. This is not my setup, so I'm... what was I gonna say? About watching the movies. I want to watch them, like, on my own, and, like, maybe record my reaction, and, like, make it, like, a fun little thing. I'll either post clips or put it on, like, the premium membership thing. But the movie night, I feel like, is for me showing you guys, yes, please hiccup, movies that I can like yap about. But also, I totally get what you're saying, so I don't know. It's something that I'll sit on it. I'll think about it. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Thank you, Cupid and Sharma. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses. We're gonna continue. Yeah. I like this emote. Yeah, it's my OC smidge smoking weed. Okay. Oh my god, no. Guys, don't do any blurps. Hiccup is in the middle of pausing them because I'm not on my setup and it's not gonna... Guys, halt the blurps. You're gonna get scammed. I can't give it back either. I'm sorry. Okay, are we ready? I feel like we need some more dramatic music. I say this every time, but it's gonna happen. Okay. The arena's border begin to rapidly contract. Rain trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. Rando pushes the Gatwick Express into the border while she is not paying attention. I have to ban you. Tubbs restrains Crow to a tree and leaves her to die. Hiccup is electrocuted by the border. Austin survives. Sun restrains Adela to a tree and leaves her to die. Milo's hat survives. Guys, how is a hat outliving some of you? This plays whenever I enter a room, by the way. This plays whenever I enter a room. I got an ad. A 30-second unskippable ad. To be honest, the ad being Lucozade makes sense because... Anyway, guys, let's do that bit again. Guys, this is what plays when I enter a room. Hi, Rosie. Hey, Rosie. Yeah, anyway, that was a really good bit, wasn't it? Let's carry on. Okay. Chris, oh wow, Cruzy is dead. Chris, Susie, Rocky, Mono, Rain, the Gatwick Express, Crow, Hiccup, and Adela are all dead. If, Milo, if your hat wins, I'm gonna be pissed off. Okay. Austin receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Tubbs defeats Milo's hat in a fight, but spares his life. Sun lets Rando into his shelter. I love how in the middle of Hunger Games is when we chose to do this. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Hey, Smidge, haha, blushes deeply. Hey. We need a merchant. No. 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 Guys, everything should be about me all the time. I don't know what you're doing. It's my birthday month. This bit is not going to run out, by the way. You have until the end of the month to be pissed off with this bit of everything being about me. Like, sorry about it. But it's the truth. The cornucopia is replenished with food. Milo's hat decides to not go to the feast. Rando decides not to go to the feast. Sun cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Okay. Austin decides to not go to the feast. Tubbs decides not to go to the feast. Lol, that was on a timer. As you said, it should be all about me. What was on a timer? Bow, 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 bow. SBS promo? Oh, lol? That's funny. Rando questions his sanity. Milo's hat searches for a water source. Tubbs sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Austin hunts for other tributes. Tubbs trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. Rando survives. You actually might be the goat. I'm kind of scared. Austin trips on a tree root and is unable to recover fast enough. Milo's hat is electrocuted by the border. Sun, Tubbs, Austin, and Milo's hat dead. Oh, there we go. The winner is Rando from District 6. Yay! Yay, 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 yay! Yay, guys. Right. Who's not in that wants in, and who doesn't mind being swapped out if need be? Speak your truth. I'm gonna free up some spaces, but we'll put people back in if whatever. I'm gonna leave the Gatwick Express because that was funny. You can get rid of me and my hat. I'll get rid of your hat, but I'll leave you in case other people are. Can I be female this time? Yeah, if anyone wants to change up some pronouns, then can do. Rain, where are you? Who else should we have? Oh, I'm getting kind of hungry, actually. Much to think about. Let's go. Who else should we have? Oh, we should have... Can I join in this time? Yes, you can. Am I just putting Faye? And if yes, would you like to be M or F? Those are the only two options. I left for 2 seconds. Who won? Rando? Am I right? Yes, yes, and F, please. Okay. Guys, who should I put? Oh my god, should I put Thames Link? Okay, Thames Link or Southern with Gatwick Express? No, I really hate Thames Link. Lizzie Line? No, she's too posh. I'm really sorry. Gatwick Express, like, I know Gatwick Express feels like... Oh, at some point, I should really personify all the train services I've ever taken, because without doxing myself. Well, actually, just London trains or whatever. Okay, real quick. Lizzie Line is a lesbian. Great Western Railway is like kind of rough, kind of edgy. Avanti West Coast is like a international student who's like sophisticated and rich and like wears a blazer, but like maybe has an alcohol problem. Yeah, like Avanti carries a briefcase, but like, and a hip flask. Is anyone else seeing this vision? I feel like that's pretty accurate. Don't even get me started on tube lines. Tube lines are like individual people, but like, I feel like train companies are different. Southern, there's different levels to Southern, which pisses me off, because there are some Southern trains that have those metal tables that was a really good impression, by the way. And it's like, okay, maybe I won't touch the table because everyone will know that I'm touching the table, and everyone can hear it down 700 different carriages. But then some Southern trains feel like I'm in a gamer chair, and it's like plush seats that are kind of dirty and still not the best, but like it's giving back support. And the tables are like plastic, and you pull them down, and it's like, ooh. And then some Southern trains, the 4-seater with a table, you get the tables this big coming out the side of the wall. But then some Southern trains, you get the full, like, I could spread out on this thing. Anyway, little detour about how Southern trains sometimes piss me off. Yeah. Let's go over the districts. Mono and Rain, Riley and Nox, Phoebe and Adela, Tubbs and Hiccup, Rocky and Luna, Rando and B, Sun and Asher, Smidge and Crow, Austin and Rosie, Faye and Milo, Southern and the Gatwick Express. So I'll put Southern Rail. And Bill Ford. I'm enjoying this talk on train biodiversity. Oh, it's diverse. It's giving bio and it's giving diverse, and subsequently it's giving biodiversity. Guys, you can tell I've been reading. Like, I'm sorry, but that was a pretty good sentence from me. Like, the vocabulary. No, yeah, preach. Exactly. Thanks, guys. Okay, Educated King. I kind of am. I don't understand why it's like that either, because surely it wouldn't be more cost effective to make them all the same. That's what I'm saying. But I think what it is that they have like the trains they've been using forever, and then every time they upgrade them, they just keep the old ones but give them to like the shitty services, and then use the better ones for different ones. But I'm like, no, just fix them all because you're annoying me. Anyway. The tube line that should never change is Piccadilly, because I have signal. It's a roller coaster. You're throwing me around. Who doesn't love being thrown around? Don't ask that question. And sometimes I can actually see the sky because it comes outside. Yeah. And also, they leave the graffiti, so it's like fun. The Bakerloo line. Okay, sorry, we're doing too much. Let's continue. Proceed. Oh wait, no, it is the beginning. Perfect. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Austin runs away from the cornucopia. Tubbs kills Mono for his supplies. By the way, guys, in my intellectual era, Educated King, the reading in question is still fanfiction. That was a joke. I still have not read a book in, ages. But, yeah, I'm educated. Okay. Austin runs away from Cornucopia. Tubbs kills Mono for his supplies. That's embarrassing. Bill finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Phoebe repeatedly stabs Smidge to death with sage. Okay, can someone ban Phoebe, please? No, I'm kidding. Phoebe's like, there can only be one orbit here. Like, it's not possible. I'm sorry. We just fought to death over Kimlip. Like, that's what's happened. I hope you all know this. Rocky gathers as much food as he can. Oh wait, little tiny aside. Phoebe, I followed, you know, okay, I don't think they're gonna see this because I don't think they like know who I am. I didn't assume. Little aside, so sorry, this might not make sense to anyone else. Phoebe, I followed, you know, the Eve account, that like Eve fan account that's like the one that everybody knows. I followed them, like, I like their tweets or whatever, but, like, I never, like, followed because, I don't know, I'm not a fan account. I followed them. They followed me back. I was like, okay. Like, I'm not to idolize fan accounts or anything, but I was like, wait, no, I respect you heavily, and you follow me back. Like, that's kind of cool. Anyway, sorry, continuing. Back to the bloodshed. Bill finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Phoebe repeatedly, yeah, we knew this. Rookie gathers as much food as he can. Rosie finds a canteen full of water. Rando runs away from the cornucopia. Crow runs away. Faye finds Milo hiding in the cornucopia and kills him. Adela grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Riley grabs a jar of fishing bait while B gets fishing gear. You. Rain grabs a sword. Asher and the Gatwick Express fight for a bag. Asher gives up and retreats. Hiccup runs away. Luna runs away. Sun runs away. Nox runs away. Ford runs away. Southern Rail finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Like, you're gonna need it, Southern Rail. I'm really sorry. Yeah. Faye begs for Hiccup to kill her. She refuses, keeping Faye alive. Rocky searches for firewood. Ford thinks about home. Likely thing for him to do. Rain fishes. Bill injures himself. Likely thing for him to do. The Gatwick Express begs for Crow to kill her. She refuses, keeping the Gatwick Express alive. Asher, wait. This is kind of doomed Yuri as well. Ford is in here? Yeah. What can you even say or do about that? Like, sorry. Asher makes a wooden spear. Phoebe collects fruit from a tree. B searches for firewood. Tubbs, Adela, Sun, Austin, and Southern Rails hunt for the tributes. Nox defeats Riley in a fight but spares his life. Rosie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Rando scares Luna off. Everything is doomed Yuri if you try hard enough. With Yuri goggles, anything can be. Anything and everything. Wait, that reminds me of this thing. So, I've been watching Doctor Who with Crow, and I was explaining how a lot of Moffat's monsters are based on, like, childhood or, like, human fears. Like, the dark, something under the bed, etc. And I was saying how, like, a lot of his motifs are, it's not every X, but any X. And you fill in the X with, like, for Weeping Angels, it's not every statue, but any statue. For the shadow, Vasta Narada, it's not every shadow, but any shadow. And, I was doing the washing up, and she was like, and I was like, oh my god, it's scary, like, I can't, because there was so much soap, I was like, I can't see what's under there. Like, I don't want to reach my hand in. Like, it got to a bit where I couldn't see what was under the water anymore. And she was like, wait, it's not every sink, but any sink. And I was like, wait, T, you're learning. Like, I was like, I've indoctrinated you fully. It was awesome. Anyway. Continuing. Mono, Smidge, and Milo are all dead. Yeah. Have you moved in? No, guys. No. Basically, what happens is we'll be hanging out and we're, like, working on something, and then we'll have plans to meet up again later on, but then I'll stay, and then it will be like, well, now it's closer to when you would be back here anyway, like, you might as well just stay until that next bit. But I am actually going home on Friday. I am. Or Saturday morning. I am actually, because there's no excuse. I need to be home because that's when my money gets in and I need to ship the packages. Like, the only reason why I'm not home right this second is because I wouldn't be able to ship the packages anyway. But so I need to be home for you guys on Friday. That's what's making me, like, I'm not moving in. Anyway. Sun lets Asher into her shelter. The Gatwick Express sets up camp for the night. Luna is awoken by nightmares. Rosie and Austin sleep in shifts. Rando receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Southern Rail climbs a tree to rest. Guys, I want everyone to picture that quickly. Thank you. Bill tends to his wounds. B, Ford, Adela, Riley, and Nox sleep in shifts. Crow passes out from exhaustion. Likely thing for her to do. Rosie lets Faye into his shelter. Phoebe and Hiccup sleep in shifts. Tubbs sees a fire but stays hidden. Rain sets up camp for the night. Phoebe tries to sleep through the entire day. Luna explores the arena. Ford receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Nox, Rando, and Sun get into a fight. Nox triumphantly kills them both. Austin, Rosie, and Tubbs hunt for other tributes. Adela hunts for other tributes. Bill receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Faye goes hunting. Riley makes a wooden spear. Rain sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Hiccup attacks Southern Rail. Again, just want you guys to picture that really quick. But manages to escape. Crow is picked by thorns while picking berries. Yikes. It's not looking good. Asher defeats Rocky in a fight but spares his life. B receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. I look really short. Whatever. The Gatwick Express makes a slingshot. Rando and Sun, you're dead. I'm going to switch playlists in a bit because I realize this is the one with the same 4 songs, but I'm really enjoying the intensity. You do a bit, I've just decided to set up. Is this working? Riley destroys Faye's supplies while she is asleep. Tubbs, Ford, Phoebe, and Rain and Crow sleep in shifts. Adela is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Luna receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. The Gatwick Express, Nox, and Rocky discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Southern Rail sets up camp for the night. B, Austin, and Asher discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Bills tries to sing himself to say, "We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when." Oh. Guys, I'm gonna print out music score and everyone's gonna sing that in chorus on my birthday. And I'm gonna play the piano for it. That's what's gonna happen. Wait, now I've said that, it's actually gonna happen. Which also, by the way, I am doing a birthday party with my friends. Last year we did Doctor Who characters, so this year we're doing Gravity Falls characters. And they've all asked me to do, well no, I've said that I'm doing my Billboard presentation and they're very excited. They've started collecting questions to ask me, like it's going to be like a lecture. And as a joke, I said, take notes because there's going to be a quiz. And then I went, no, I won't. And they all went, no, can you actually do a quiz? So there's going to be a Kahoot on Billboard after. Guys, everything gets better in your 20s. Just hold on. This is waiting for you. This is waiting for you. Friends that will be like, I'm so excited to hear you on your birthday. I'm excited to dress up as something that I don't know necessarily about. I'm excited to dress up as your hyperfixation, and I'm ready to listen to your presentation. I see my future and it's bright. This is what I'm saying, guys. Never kill yourself. It gets better. Woo! Can this be streamed? I did stream the presentation on my subathon, but it's like lost media, so I guess that doesn't help you. But it is there. I do have the VOD. It's just not posted. But maybe one day I'll redo it in the Discord as like a fun little thing. But I do need to add to it anyway. Like I do need to update it. So maybe at one point I'll just redo it to you. Reminds me of when I watched all my friends' favorite shows so they could talk to me about them. That's really cute. I'm kind of doing that right now with JJK, with Crow. But I kind of already had started it. I'm like rewatching it-ish, but still. I was gagged last night. Anyway. Just wanted to, because I feel like you're all really excited. Like, not excited, but like, we all share how awesome that sounds. Like, you can do that too. It's a thing that you can do in your future for your birthday. Are you planning on releasing the Little Nightmares VOD? Oh, because I did it in that stream, didn't I? I might try and cut it up, yeah. Can you put that in stream suggestions so I don't forget? That's something I will do, and then I'll pin the message so I don't forget. That also reminds me, I need to play the second game, don't I? Did I play the first one? Okay. I've got a list of things to do when I come back, because right now we're in like the transition period where I'm doing silly streams that kind of require no effort. And then when SBS 3 is over and we're back in like the streaming zone, I've got like, I want to do a Minecraft solo world. I want to do silly games. Like we're back. Play the second one, I'm so normal. Yeah, I will. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we are gonna be so back. We're just in a phase where we're like waiting. Like right now it's you guys and like my core, you're like my core audience, and we do like silly things, whatever. Like I feel like if I went live doing like nothing, just talking, there would still at least be some of you here because you're like my core people or whatever. But then when we're back, it's about getting the people to be like, you know the picture of the guy on the horse going through the village? Smidge is back properly. Like that's what's gonna happen, and we'll get some more people back. And then that will propel us to maybe get a few more extra people, and I'll be posting videos every Friday. Do you see what I'm saying? Like we're so back. And like people who would have heard of me from SBS that haven't stayed because like fair, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the Smidge that did the thing that one time. So, oh, and they're like back. So maybe I will tune in and I'll be like in the zone and like in it. You seem to get some extra people playing Deltarune. I do need to finish that, to be fair. So, there's that. Yeah. I'm glad we're all on the same page. We need to... Oh, I should do a stream. I'm really sorry. I've just done that thing where I start 7 sentences, and the irony is that I'm about to talk about my ADHD, so I'm really sorry. Yeah, that's funny. I'm changing the playlist back. When I do my assessment, we should, like, and I get my diagnosis, would it be crazy if I did, like, a party stream and I get cake and I go, like, yay, I got diagnosed? Or is that, like, dumb? Is that, like, not allowed? Or, like, can I do that? Because I feel like that would be fun. You know? But also, and you know what's funny? With the waiting list, I feel like it's gonna line up for my birthday. And I feel like that would be really funny. Like, imagine for my 22nd birthday, the universe gave me autism. Can you believe I'm turning 22, guys? Don't answer that. Don't. I don't want to know. Because I know the answer is no. I think you had it before your birthday? Yeah, alright. Peak birthday present? Yeah. It would be really funny for it to coincide with my birthday party, because getting an autism diagnosis, like, the day of, the day before, or the day after, I do a Gravity Falls themed birthday party where Bill Cipher is my cake. I feel so bad because I started watching you and I got the feeling that you had already been diagnosed with something. This is an iconic message. Someone screenshot that for me. That's really funny. No, don't know. It's one of those ones where I was like, hello, suspected for so long, and I was in the process of getting a diagnosis, so I kind of already know I have it. But then the paperwork got messed up and they sent it to the wrong house, even though I haven't lived there since before Dan and Phil met, don't ask. So I've just picked it back up. So technically we already knew, or like, you know, I'm just getting it like properly like written down. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna like finish the game that we're doing now. Sorry for that little like segue, but it was needed. It was funny. Okay. Rosie ambushes Luna and kills him. Damn. Crow goes hunting, Southern Rail makes a slingshot, Phoebe fishes, Riley receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, Asher stalks Tubbs, Faye fishes, Rocky thinks about home, Bill thinks about home, Nox tends to Bee's wounds, the Gatwick Express is unable to convince Ford to not kill her. What the hell? He's got the gravitational destabilizer gun. I love words. Guys, I love words. That's one of my favorite words. I wish I could do a reading fanfiction stream, but I can't, can I? No, I can't. Several thoughts going on right now. Anyway, Rain explores the arena. Austin stabs Adela with a tree branch. Hiccup, Luna, the Gatwick Express, and Adela all dead. Welcome back, ad watchers. This is the people that have died. Faye and Phoebe run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Tubbs loses sight of where he is. Austin, Crow, and Rosie cheerfully sing songs together. Nox quietly hums. Riley attacks Ford, but Bill protects him, killing Riley! Screw a reading fanfiction stream, guys, we've done it. Cinema. Cinema. Wait, guys, why is this working? Oh my god! Wow, this is just what I needed. Riley attacks Paul, but Bill protects him, killing Riley. Really? 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 That's awesome. That's awesome. How does he do it, guys? Guys, headcanon, how does he do it? He just goes like that and he burns him. Boring. The way your eyes lit up when you said that, can someone clip that? I need to see the light returning to my eyes. What happens? He either like burns him up and he shrivels up, or he like rearranges his he rearranges your face, Riley. No, that's a bit too mean. Actually, now I'm thinking about it being you. I'm like, that's really sad. I don't want you to die. Yeah, hey, sorry, pause. Why am I thinking about how Bill Cipher is killing my mod? Let's not do that, actually. No, okay, whatever. That was fun for like 5 seconds before I realized it's Riley I'm talking about and not like some random no person. Anyway, Southern Rail thinks about winning. B cries herself to sleep. You guys, you high five. Rain receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Crow overhears Rosie and Rain talking in the distance. Faye searches for a water source. Bill tries to sleep through the entire day. Ford injures himself. They've swapped roles. Phoebe sets off an explosive, killing Rocky, Knox, and Tubbs. Hello? Triple homicide. Ash is pricked by thorns while picking berries. B receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Southern Rail receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Austin questions his sanity. Damn. I was crying because of Bill Ford, yeah. Guys, I love them so much. Guys, okay, can we... Oh my god, shout out. Wait. Hope Bilford have a traffic 1v1 in the finale. Bye bye. Shout out to whoever just bought the restock. Sadly, are you here? Hello, if you are. Out of everyone on SBS Season 3, who do you think was the easiest to pick clothes for? Who do we have in Season 3? The easiest to buy for was... Well, Rihanna was the easiest because they were like... Well, the style was niche, but they were like, I will actually put on anything you tell me to. So that was fun. And then I guess also Lexi, because there is more of her style stuff in charity shops. So kind of both of them. Really sorry to all of the boys, but that's just a fact. Continuing. Austin and B fail to find a safe spot and suffocate. Hello? Rain kills Phoebe in order to utilize a body of water safely. Southern Rail and Crow fail to find a safe spot and suffocate. Fire catches up to Asher, killing him. Rosie survives. A fireball strikes Bill, killing him. Okay. Shortly lived. Oh my god. Riley, Rocky, Knox, Tubbs, Austin, B, Phoebe, Southern Rail, Crow, Faye, Ford, Asher, and Bill are all dead. Who is alive? Rosie begs for Rain to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Rosie. Rain, you won. Hi! Hi, we're playing, Hunger Games Sim. Like, what the freak? I was talking about Bill Ford before I got distracted by someone buying my restock, but yeah. Oh my god, currently drawing streamers as superheroes, working on you next. That's freaking awesome. Ba-na-now, ba-na-now. Also, today's my birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, guys. The winner is Rain from District 1. Oh, I'm really debating doing another one. I'm like figuring out how hungry I am. Okay, I can do one more speedy one, but I'm gonna be like blah, 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 blah. If you're down. Okay. Does anyone want to be added or taken away? Speak now or forever hold your peace. And I can retweet. You're back from ads, aren't you? Yeah, I can. I'm looking at Tubbs now. Oh, cute! But your cat is so cute. Milo, your cat is cute. That's cute. Oh yeah, Cult of the Lamb. While you guys are deciding if you want to be in or not, what's that about? I mean, I know what it's about, but like, what's it actually about? You know? Why should I play it? Convince me. I mean, I know there's interaction in it. Can I be male this time? People are cute. Yes, you can. I need to add that. Anyone else? Are we just continuing? Can I also be male this time? Of course you can. Wow, 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 wow. Group chat. Okay, I'm beginning, guys. I'm beginning. It's beginning. We are beginning. Okay. Proceeding. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Rain breaks Rocky's nose for— oh wait, we're speedrunning this. Okay. We're speedrunning. I forgot. Rain breaks Rocky's nose for a basket of bread. Bill runs away from the cornucopia. Sun runs away. Hiccup takes a handful of throwing knives. Ford runs into the cornucopia and hides. Luna finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Southern Rail finds a bag full of explosives. Faye runs away. Adela runs away. Tubbs runs away. Riley throws a knife into Smidge's head. Crow runs away. Mono convinces Asher to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Phoebe finds a canteen full of water. Milo runs away. Nox runs away. Bee grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Rosie finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Austin runs away from the cornucopia. Rando kills the Gavick Express with a sickle. Crow bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Milo receives a hatchet. Riley discovers a cave. Tubbs makes a slingshot. Bee receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Rocky makes a slingshot. Rosie taints Rin's foods, killing him. Hiccup searches for firewood. Ford discovers a cave. Bill, Southern Rail, Mono, and Faye hunt for other tributes. Phoebe sprains her ankle while running away from Sun. Nox thinks about home. Luna searches for firewood. Adela overhears Austin and Rando talking in the distance. My second time killing the Gavick Express. That's so funny. What the hell? Meow. Oh, hey. Thank you for the raid. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi. Smidge, Asher, the Gatwick Express, Crow, and Rainer are all dead. Guys, it's over for all of us. No, it's not. It's over for me. Personally. Hi. 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 You can also make it Twitch interactive and have chatter be cult members. But what's the gameplay? I've seen that bit, but what does the game do? Or is it just like a grinding game? Southern Rail receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Rocky and Luna run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Hiccup looks at the night sky. Ford stays awake all night. Tubbs attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Rosie tries to sing herself to sleep. Rando screams for help. Mono and Sun talk about the tribute still alive. Austin tries to treat his infection. Adela climbs a tree to rest. Milo begs for Bill to kill him. He refuses, keeping Milo alive. Things that would never happen. Phoebe begs for Riley to kill her. He refuses, keeping Phoebe alive. Nox kills Faye with a hatchet. Bee looks at the night sky. Damn. Hiccup constructs a shack. Bee is picked by thorns while picking berries. Adela goes hunting. Mono attacks Bill, but he manages to escape. Nox injures himself. Milo is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Tubbs makes a wooden spear. Ford tries to sleep through the entire day. Yep. Rocky thinks about home. Sun sprains his ankle while running away from Austin. Luna constructs a shack. Riley discovers a tree. Hello? Hey. That says river. Rosie attacks Southern Rail but manages to escape. Phoebe runs away from Rando. Faye is the only... Okay, rest in peace. Nox and Ford tell stories about themselves to each other. Phoebe fends Hiccup, Austin, and Sun away from her fire. I'm suddenly not being able to speak. Hey, guys. Rosie and Milo run into each... Wait. Southern Rail defeats Bill in a fight? Okay. Rosie and Milo run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Luna tries to sing himself to sleep. Rocky stabs Rando while his back is turned. Riley is awoken by nightmares. Tubbs destroys Adela's supplies while she's asleep. B destroys Mono's supplies while he is asleep. Everything's going wrong, but I feel like that's the name of the game. Everything goes wrong simulator. Oh my god, this group chat is really tempting me. Okay, I'm turning my phone over. I'm really sorry, friends. Austin overhears Riley and Milo talking in the distance. Luna receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ford makes a slingshot. B is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Sun discovers a cave. Nox tries to spear a fish with a trident. Hiccup overhears Adela and Rocky talking in the distance. Mono kills Southern Rail with his own weapon. Damn. Phoebe camouflages herself in the bushes. Rosie and Tubbs split up and search for resources. Bill is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Rando and Southern Rail dead. How did I get pricked twice? I think you can't die from that. Or it, like, sometimes it's like you died. No, you didn't actually. And it's always with the berries. Mono attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Rocky climbs a tree to rest. Luna goes to sleep. Sun lets Milo into his shelter. B receives medical supplies. Riley tends to Ford's wounds. Hiccup and Tubbs run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Bill fends Adela, Austin, and Rosie away from his fire. Phoebe tends to Nox's wounds. Okay. Hiccup steals from Rocky while he isn't looking. Bill Ford is still alive. Oh my god, guys! I read ahead. Milo constructs a shack. Mono and Austin hunt for the tributes. Adela searches for a wood source. Tubbs makes a wooden spear. Rosie catches Phoebe. Ford stalks Bill. This is actually a fic prompt. Guys. Kidding! That's fun. It's in the stars. Written in the stars. A million miles away. Guys. That's such a good song. A message to the brave. Anyone? Year 6 disco? How does it go? That's the only part of the song I remember. Written in the stars, a million miles away. A message to the brave. And then the guy starts rapping. Anyway, Sun sets an explosive off, killing B, Nox, Riley, and Luna. Wow! Quadruple homicide. B, Nox, Riley, and Luna all dead. Rocky tends to his wounds. Tubbs starts a fire. Ford, Bill, and Mono get into a fight. Bill triumphantly kills them both. Sun begs for Hiccup to kill him. She refuses, keeping Sun alive. Phoebe, Adela, and Austin track down and kill Milo. Rosie goes to sleep. Phoebe decides to not go to the feast. Rocky decides not to go to the feast. Bill, Tubbs, and Austin confront each other but grabs what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Hiccup decides to not go to the feast. Rosie shoots a poisonous blow dart into Sun's neck, slowly killing him. Adela decides not to go to the feast. Adela sprains her ankle while running away from Rosie. Phoebe begs for Rocky to kill her. He reluctantly obliges, killing Phoebe. Hiccup scares Bill off. Tubbs sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Austin picks flowers. Ford, Mono, Milo, Sun, Phoebe all dead. Guys, Bill might win. Bill and Rocky huddle. They high-five each other. Austin attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Okay. Rosie convinces Hiccup to high-five each other. Adela taints Tubbs' food, killing him. Rocky steals from Hiccup while she isn't looking. Rosie tracks down and kills Adela. Bill receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Yeah, Nox, that's from you. I'm rooting for Bill. That's so funny. Acidic rain pours down from the arena. Bill survives. Well, of course, he doesn't have a physical form. Rocky injures Hiccup and leaves her in the rain to die. Rosie is unable to find shelter and dies. Austin, Tubbs, Adela, Hiccup, and Rosie are all dead. Bill strangles Rocky with a rope. The winner is Bill from District 12. I fear that's canon. Well, is it? Because I think that's actually, he doesn't, but yeah, no, that's canon. That's canon. I feel like that's a perfect round to leave it on. I would love to keep streaming, but I'm getting peckish. And I don't know what it is about sitting in this chair, but there's something about me only being able to do an hour and a bit stream. It's just something, the energy in this room, it's giving. Who needs fix when you have Hunger Games Sim? Guys, if you need prompts for anything, Hunger Games Simulator is your best friend. Okay, we are going to raid someone, though. So don't go anywhere. Tom is live. Is everything okay? Sorry, front page. How bizarre. I mean, yay. Shout out. Okay. Okay, we're gonna raid Fred. We're gonna raid, I got an ad. We're gonna raid Monsieur Badly New. Oh, I'm on Crow's account. Okay. Hold on. Go say hello. I will see you guys. I will let you know when. My next stream will either be like back to normal or it will be a packing stream. If I get home in time on Friday evening, it will be a packing stream. If not, I'll be packing anyway and I'll just be live Saturday. Super bundles are going to be shipped this weekend and I promise you that. Oh, I shouldn't promise it just in case like the world ends. No, stop. I promise I'll do everything in my power to make sure that I can ship everything this weekend. So that'll be Friday and Saturday. And then you should get emails around Monday-ish with tracking information. UK orders, it will arrive next week. EU orders, it will arrive next week. Rest of the world, 2 weeks time. Everybody happy? Okay, go say hello. I will see you. I already said that. Not sure when. Friday or Saturday. I already said all that. My NPC dialogue is getting confused. Stream my music. Watch my stuff. Content is going to be back and up soon. So once SPS 3 is over, we're going to need to rally the troops and we're going to show up and be present at every stream. If you can. That's the vibe. Okay? Right. Bye, guys. Bye.